And at guard from Iowa, wearing number 22, Caitlin Clark.
After 222 days, Caitlin Clark is back, and it looked like she never left.
Up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points. Still, here's Clark. Wow! You bet! From beyond the logo! And a little point afterwards. It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of it.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. 16 points. She's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
From the moment Caitlin Clark stepped onto the national stage, it was clear this was something different. The confidence, the range, the fearless mentality. Caitlin Clark didn't arrive quietly. She announced herself to the world. What truly separates her from everyone else is her shooting.
Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Just step back, going right, I may add. The Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three.
To the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
All night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep three. He's here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet! A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark.
Defenses are forced to guard her far beyond the three-point line, sometimes the moment she crosses half court. Logo threes, quick pull-ups, deep contested shots for Caitlin Clark. These aren't highlights. They're routine, but her greatness doesn't stop at scoring.
For Minnesota early, Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for blowing the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this.
Okay. Not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at the ball.
Clark on the drive, gets to the cup. 13 for Caitlin Clark in this first half.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
The person shooting better from the three by percentage than her teammate Kayla McBride.
Clark takes Clark, bouncing to back. Benley who lays it in.
Excited about not only tonight but this season. Watch this connection.
We are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson. And there is, believe it or not, folks, the biggest lead of the game.
Here's Clark. Oh, what a look. Mitchell the extra feed, and Boston is fouled. Clark backdoor, nice find. And the layup is good. Strong finish from Ejim on the dime from Clark.
Not only a great... What a pass. And Wallace.
And a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Oop, that is.
She missed her first 7 and knocks that one down. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
She waited.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
Her basketball IQ is elite. She sees the floor before plays even develop. She knows when to attack, when to pass, and how to control the rhythm of the game. Under pressure, she doesn't rush. She reads, reacts, and delivers. And when the moment is biggest, Caitlin Clark wants the ball. Late game situations don't scare her.
Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back buckets.
Cross-court pass. pull. Back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
Not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at the ball.
Clark on the drive, gets to the cup. 13 for Caitlin Clark in this first half.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
A person shooting better from the 3 by percentage than her teammate Kayla McBride.
Clark takes Clark. Bouncing to back. Benway who lays it in.
Excited about not only tonight but this season. Watch this connection.
The Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3.
To the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a 3.
All night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep 3.
Crowd noise fades, pressure disappears. She steps into those moments with confidence, knowing she's prepared for exactly this. Beyond the numbers and the highlights, her impact on the sport is undeniable. Arenas are packed, television ratings are rising. Young players around the world now believe that women's basketball can command the same attention, respect, and excitement.
I'm talking about with Katie Lou Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it, Smith again. Clark over Horston, hits a 3.
She comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep 3.
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo, drills it.
I'm going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbounds.
Last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep.
Has told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top.
Here's Clark firing and hitting. 20 points. Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires. You bet. Clark drills the 3 to end the second.
With the basketball, 9 total points in the game, sets it back for 3, knocks it down. Caitlin
Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from deep.
She plays with emotion. She leads with intensity. She competes with purpose. Caitlin Clark represents a new era, one where skill meets confidence and talent meets fearlessness. She's not waiting for the future of basketball to arrive.
All of last season, they're already at 10. Look at the tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it.
Break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
That is a great triples coming into the game.
Logo. Clark with a deep
3. She's building it one shot at a time. If you enjoy elite basketball stories, game-changing athletes, and the rise of the next generation, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more premium basketball content.